going to talk about this Redskin name-changing issue. Redskins owner Dan Snyder and others in the organization has made it clear in the past that they won't change the franchise nickname. Snyder strongly made it clear last week, we will never change the name of the team. Snyder told USA Today Sports. As lifelong Redskins fan, and I think that the Redskins fans understand the great tradition and what it's all about and what it means. So we feel pretty fortunate to be just working on next season. So he's trying to blow off like we never. He even said he said never change the name, and you put that in large text, which means
that sounds definitive to me.
That's what I'm saying. So Redskins, the worst Redskins, the word, the name of the team is the worst racial slur used as a team name in American sports. Dictionaries have labeled the word as often offensive, at least since 1970. So it's like, I'm admit to it. Mm-hmm. I know Redskins was a racial slur until I've heard like years back how offensive it is to the Native Americans. Mm-hmm. Just recently, and I looked it up in the dictionary, it does say it's a very offensive racial slur. So if it says it in the dictionary, evidently, it's offensive. So just knowing that, I would give the respect to the Native Indians to even just compromise with them. And me and you talked about before I cammed up, what I would do is, okay, let me just read on with this. The name Warriors came up as a name replacement. It works in the song. Fans could easily adjust to singing Hail to the Warriors instead of Hail to the Redskins after touchdowns. Native American advocates and their supporters have a problem with all Indian references that means the logo too. That's where I got a little problem. I'll talk about that in a minute. Native Americans used to grimace when the band marched out on the field wearing feathered headdresses. Eagle feather headdresses played an important role in Indian spiritual rituals. Mimicking their use is taboo. That has been omitted from the band entrance. So they used to come in with the headdress on. The American Indians think that was a slap in their face of their spiritual rituals. So they stopped that. I'm cool with that. Much respect to Washington Redskins. Back to changing the name. I'm cool with the name Warriors. Changing from Redskins to Warriors. Because Redskins, if you really look at it, that's the same thing as if they called the Chicago Bears the Chicago Coons.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful in a lot of ways. So if we put them on the same level, I can understand the Native Indians not being called Redskins. Don't like the name Redskins for the team. So my thing is change it to the Warriors. That's a good name for them. Now my thing is they don't like the logo. I like the logo. I think it's a tight logo. It's majestic. You know what I'm saying? It's the Indian head. It's right here. Indian head. I've seen a flip of that, which I think is tight, which is right here. So if I was Dan Snyder, I would compromise. Yeah, we'll change the name of the team to the Warriors, but we should be able to keep the logo that's on the helmets. What you say?
Yeah, at first I didn't like the Warriors name. It fits, and I thought about it, and I think they can even slide it into that song that they be singing. Was it Hail or something?
Yeah, Hail to the Redskins. Change. I think with the letters are HTTR. Hail to the Redskins.
So until I heard that, then Warriors are fit. I would agree with changing the name just because it is an offensive name. And at first I was like, this damn country's so politically correct right now,
right?
About Indian and everything. Until I got a little more information. So yeah, I wholeheartedly understand. why they want that, because I wouldn't want no Chicago Coons being flashed across the screen of the internet, you know, so. But like I said, Daniel Snyder says that he ain't changing. Dan Snyder, he ain't changing shit. He got enough money to fight it, so, but I think, then the mayor bogus, if they want to play in the city. All these mayors be talking about the damn teams coming up out the city. Ain't going no damn well. Right. You hurt, jacked up if your major league team left your city. Right. Ain't going no damn well.
That's all they
sit
got.
down and work something
Washington Wizards.
Well, they got the
Washington Capitals. Oh, really? Yeah, they just get kicked out, didn't they? Huh? Washington Capitals just got kicked out of the.
Yeah, but they still got the Nationals.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Nationals.
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't lose the football team, that should money count.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
16 plus games.
So, what you saying? You agree with what you disagree?
I agree with the Native American Indians and wanting to get that name off of there. At first, I didn't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, being what you call a little educated about the situation, yeah, I understand. So yeah, I would want them to change it too. Warriors sound fine to me. If they can find something better, I go with that too. But
change the logo.
The logo, I like the logo how it is now.
Right.
You know, but yeah, they're gonna have to change that too.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you change the name, you gotta change the logo. You ain't gonna can't keep one and not the other. Cause it's only gonna make you think about the other.
Okay. So well, you know, like I showed you the two regular logos, but then they got the arrow logo, the alternate logo, which is right here, with the arrow, with the feather at the end. What you think about that?
You know what? I don't have a problem with it. What you rest assured somebody's gonna come talking about why they got a spear chucking arrow on the side of his helmet. What are they trying to say? Who are they trying to say it to? I'm not going to the game. Oh, again,
you got to compromise. I think it's compromise.
Politically correct country right there. So yeah, you got to compromise. So I guess he just had to get approval from the masses.
But so okay, I hear what you're saying with the masses. Now, if you get approval if you get the approval for the masses, which I think they have, and that's what they're using as ammunition going against the Native Americans, they trying to say that they had a vote, and the majority, I think it was 78, 79% of the Native Americans have no problem with it. I hear you with that. But what about if 1% have a problem with it? That should be a problem. Okay, let me just fast forward. No, let's just fast forward between our ethnic. Okay? Back in the day, and this is where I got a problem. I'm gonna be politically correct, but our viewers right here, I gotta watch what I say, because I could go up the N-word. Number one, a Native American does not say Redskin. They say the R-word, just like we say the N-word. Right. That's why I got a problem with the N-word. This is where I'm going with the 79%. Okay. All right. A lot of people, I don't know about you, I have a problem with the N-word being said.
Amongst our own people?
Even amongst our own people.
Okay.
And what they try, and what I've heard was the new generation say it because they're trying to have the word lose its power. Kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that don't work.
I can't get with that for a simple fact. I'm 46. I was born in 67. I wasn't around when Martin Luther King had his march. But you ain't got to go far and look at videos of what we went through in order for us to get our dignity not to be called the N-word. So I guess my thing is, you got to respect the past generation. I do understand what y'all trying to do by desensitizing that word, but
they'll never be able to desensitize.
You ain't gonna desensitize the N-word, man.
When the people use it that you want trying to desensitize it from or to, they're not gonna use it around you.
Exactly.
You know? So it's still out there.
Right.
You know, as soon as you walk out the room, hey, did you see that?
Right. Right.
You know, so no, I don't agree with that. But I do agree with you saying about the past and the present. And yeah, we
even though you might have a majority that don't have a problem with it, they might be the new generation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You still got us old, well, not us. You still got the old generation that
they went through that crap and you know fought, you know, to have it at least toned down where it's not used every day, where they don't have to hear it every day throughout different conversations but they do.
I mean, seriously, when I listen to some rap when I even listen to some people on YouTube use the N-word, it just rubs me the wrong way. And I'm not going to tell you how, you know what I'm saying, freedom of speech and all that stuff.
Right.
We can say it like this, and we said it before in the past. Yes, you have your freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. You just got to suffer the consequences. Yes, you can say the N-word on our show. I ain't got nothing to say with it. But your ass might not come back on the show because of that. That's all I got to say. So, all in all, what you say, I say change the name.
Change the name, leave the logo.
I like the logo.
I say change it all.
I'm cool.
Can't do one without the other.
Yeah, we'll see how this situation ends. I just, you know, and hopefully Dan Snyder will come up off his high horse and listen to the Native Americans and do what's right.
Do what's right.
That's all. That's all
right,
I'm saying.
Just do what's right.
That's it.